Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a brand new foundation that I want to review and try on with you guys. I've actually worn this a couple of times, so I have a good feel of it, but I want to do check-ins and show you like how it wears throughout the day and all that good stuff. So I came across this foundation. They had, I want to say like around 8 to 10 shades. I did take a little video on my Snapchat. If you guys don't follow me there, whenever I find new drugstore stuff, I always like take a little video or a picture, and I usually ask you like, do you want to see a review on this? And so many of you did. Like, I have never had this many requests to talk about a foundation before, so that's what ended up, you know, happening. I got it. I already was kind of interested because this claims to be moisturizing for 24 hours and I have dry skin, so I thought this would be kind of a fun new product to try. And this is my first time using a Neutrogena foundation. I've actually never tried anything from them before, so this was like a totally new experience for me. And they, like I said, they had like, I want to say 8 shades, so not the best skin range, like skin tone range, but I was surprised because Neutrogena has never had this light of shades before. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting product here. So this is not a first impressions. I've worn this, I want to say 3 times now. This will be my 4th time wearing it, and it is a very comfortable foundation. It feels nice on my skin. It feels lightweight. This claims to be a gel formula, I believe. Let me peel back the sticker. It says here, works to refresh dry and thirsty skin for 24 hours with hydrating hyaluronic acid, and it says it's a weightless water gel formula. Here's what it looks like up close. It's a nice heavy glass bottle, and the actual applicator is kind of crazy. It looks just like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. The applicator is this huge doe foot. It's pretty cool. It's totally different for me. I've never had a foundation with this type of applicator. So before I apply it, let me just show you what it looks like, because the texture looks pretty thick. Like when you just see it with your eye, when you just feel it, it kind of feels more like a cream product, but once you blend it onto the skin, it has a very light texture to it, and also a pretty light coverage. You do have to build this. I would say it's more light to medium coverage. It's difficult to get full with this. I have layered this like 3 times and you still don't really get full coverage. So if you like fuller coverage foundations, this is definitely not for you. So let's get into the application. I just want to show you what time it is because I will be doing check-ins today. So it is pretty much 11 in the morning. Look at my Marv. I don't have primer. I don't want to wear it for the sake of this video, just to, you know, get like a true feel of how long it wears for. And then what I like to do is apply this where I want the most coverage. So usually like the center of my face. And I like to work with this in layers. So I'll do 1 layer, and then if I want to build it up, which I usually do, I wait till I blend this all out. So it is definitely buildable. And if you are, you know, more of a medium coverage person, you will need to build this up. So let me actually zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. Ooh, we're getting up close and personal today. But this color is, you know, it's not my perfect match. I don't know if you could tell on camera. I do have my natural light on, as well as one of my umbrella lights to kind of brighten up the room here, because it's a little gloomy today. But this is just a bit yellow. They didn't really have that many. I feel like the cool tone shade was like too dark for me, and Neutrogena, I have never seen anything this light from them before, so it really surprised me, like in a good way. And plus my face is a little bit paler than normal because it is winter where I live, and we've been having pretty gloomy weather lately, so I haven't really been in the sun much. I mean, I'm normally pale anyway. You guys know, those of you who watch my channel, I'm normally pretty pale, but I do get a little bit of color in the summer because I go outside a lot. I miss the sunshine. I feel like it's been so gloomy here like all week. It's not like what I'm used to. Okay, so here is 1 layer, and you can still see how my freckles show through and everything, and that is really nice. I like that, but it doesn't cover up my redness enough as much as I would like to. I feel like it takes a little bit of layering to do that. So you could still see my blemish is still very visible, and I do have some like redness right here because I am kind of cold, and like when the weather is cold, my skin turns a little bit like pink and red. So I like to, you know, of course I moisturize every day, but I also like to try to cancel that out if I'm wearing makeup that day, you know. So here we go. This is one just even layer, and now I'm gonna go for a second, and I just apply it where I want more coverage. So like right here I want a little bit more, here I want a little bit more, and I am just gonna blend it down onto my neck a little bit because, like I said, this does oxidize just a slight amount, like just the slightest amount. All right, so here's 2 layers, and you can see that my skin is still, like, my freckles still shine through. I like that about this foundation, and that's why I don't mind that it's not super full coverage, because I feel like it looks pretty light still. It doesn't look like obvious, you know what I mean? So if you like foundations to look less obvious, if you're more of a natural kind of girl or guy, I think you might like this. You know, I think this will probably be for you, especially if you just want like an everyday kind of foundation, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I don't always want to be full on glam, and that's okay, you know? So I feel like this is a good product for that. Here is like an extra close-up for you guys. I just want you to see that I do have a couple of, like, I have a little bit of a dry patch right in here, and I feel like my skin still looks pretty good. I mean, for wearing a foundation, I feel like it does well with dryness, and it doesn't really like accentuate that. I'm very happy with the way it looks. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup here. So yeah, here's what it looks like with the rest of my makeup finished, and I'm going to also check in like midday, because I feel like normally when I do my check-ins, it's like at the end of the day, and it's like I want you to see what it looks like in between also. Hi! Oh, you're giving lots of cuddles. So this is Chewy, aka Choo Choo. I call him Choo Choo a lot. All right, so here's the time. I got a little bit distracted with Chewy. He's so cute. Every time I come home, he runs to the door and he wants to be held and like cuddled. So yeah, anyway, here's what the foundation looks like. If I have cat hair on my face, it's because I just cuddled with Chewy. And this is what it looks like in the natural light. So to give you guys like a good idea of what it looks like in person, this is pretty clear. And I feel like it did oxidize a little bit. Like it's not bad, it's not horrible, but the shade is just a bit yellow for me. So I'm pretty happy with the way that it looks as of right now, and it still is looking pretty fresh, so I really like it. But we will check back in a few hours, probably around like 9:30ish, maybe even 10, and see like how it actually holds up at the end of the day. And just in case you're wondering, I do have on Ofra Pasadena. This is my favorite color of Ofra lipstick, so I got myself another tube. I ran out of my other one, so yeah, I love this color. But anyway, that's it for right now, so I will come back at you in a bit and we'll see how it goes. And here we are. It's just past 9 o'clock, and here's how it wore. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the way that it wore. It still looks natural, it's radiant, it looks like your skin. So if you want a foundation that's a little bit more like on the radiant side, I would suggest trying this. I like the way it feels. It doesn't feel like you have makeup on. It gives me a radiant kind of glow to my skin. Even if I have dryness, I feel like it's easy to kind of mask that. So if you guys want something more on the natural side, like, you know, medium coverage, just that kind of thing, I think you'll like this. All right guys, so I would totally recommend this if you have dry skin. Look into it. I think you'll enjoy it. The finish it gives, the feel of it is really nice, and after wearing it a couple of times, I do feel like I will continue to use this product. So I am happy with this purchase. It was kind of like on a whim. I really wasn't sure how I would like this. I just kind of went for it, but I'm happy I did. So I'll be using this. But yeah, I really had a good time trying this, so thank you so much for requesting to see this product, because if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have bought this. I probably would have waited for other reviews, but I'm happy I kind of went for it this time. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation review. I hope you have a great night, and as always, thank you so much for watching.